Philly won the game, but it was ugly. Jalen Hurts proved that he can play in that upper echelon tier of quarterback talent. He's good. He's got a lot of talent. I know people like to take away he can't do this or he can't do that or he's too small or he's too that. He's a winner. The bottom line, he's a winner. Dallas played well, not well enough to win. I don't think you can talk about Dallas without talking about Green Bay, but Dallas, I think on the outside looking in at this game itself, are the Eagles as good as we thought they were coming back off the Super Bowl? Is their defense Super Bowl defense? And then are the Cowboys ready to take a next step? Or did they look good because the Eagles aren't as good as we thought they were? So I think we have to give that a couple weeks to
Yeah, I think it
progress.
has to play out. You have to worry about
Yeah,
injuries and team plays.
yeah,
I think there's a
yeah.
lot of things. It's
I
one
think the
one
Green
week
Bay,
that's not even over yet,
well, yeah,
and it's gonna have to play out.
and to have all these tremendous matchups in Week 1. I mean, Detroit gets Micah, who had a tremendous game yesterday. I mean, he at one time knocked Panay Sewell right on his ass, and I saw the game film, and I was like, wow, this guy was fired up to play yesterday. But like we talked about last week, what impact was that going to have on this team, and who was going to step up? You know, they traded their run stopper to Dallas in that trade to get Mika, and their interior defensive lineman played very well yesterday. And you saw something on the Packers side, at least the defensive side of the football, not knocking their offense. They looked like a team that was ready to take the next step. They are fired up. They were swarming to the football. You could just see that because Mika's presence on the field was so dominant that other guys were able to play their game, and it looked like the beginning of he's going to make this defense better. So that's something to keep an eye
I
on.
agree.
Plus, they're playing the Detroit Lions, who have a ton of offensive weapons. They have one of the best offensive lines in football, the best offensive tackle in football, and that was a fairly low-scoring game, all things considered. I didn't expect that game to be a shootout. You have Detroit, you know, losing both of their coordinators. So there's new coordinators in town now, same head coach. But Green Bay, that was kind of a statement from day one. I think they punched Detroit in the mouth there. Detroit will probably come back, and it'll look different when they're in Detroit, um, and they're going to be okay. But the Packers have taken another step. It seems.